WRXL Richmond. It's time for Studio B, an hour of local and regional music with Jay Smack, 102.1 The X.
Welcome back to another edition of Studio B on 102.1 The X. All local and regional music. I'm Jay Smack, your host. Thanks for tuning in and supporting local music. We're online at 1021thex.com. Click on Air and then click on Studio B, and we are in there with local music links and stuff like that. Email is smackstudiob@hotmail.com. One word, smackstudiob@hotmail.com. Lots of stuff to get to tonight, including a few from the band SORDID. They are out of Northern Virginia / D.C. They're going to be here in Richmond next Sunday, a week from tonight, at the Hat Factory, along with A Life Once Lost, This Time It's War, and Delusions. They're going to be playing the night before, this coming Saturday at Jack's in Springfield, and then down here the 6th at the Hat Factory. So we will talk to Brendan from the band SORDID. He joined me via phone a couple days ago, and we will have that in just a few minutes. Let's familiarize you with the band a little bit first. The CD is called Demure, recorded at Omega Studios in Rockville, Maryland, and HD Studios in Manassas. And they're online at myspace.com/SORDIDSound. And this tune's called Fraudulence from SORDID on Studio B on 102.1 The X. That's Fraudulence from the band SORDID out of Northern Virginia. And as I mentioned at the top of the show, SORDID's going to be in town a week from tonight at the Hat Factory, along with A Life Once Lost, This Time It's War, and Delusions. And that is February 6th, a week from tonight here in Richmond. We talked to Brandon from the band SORDID a couple days ago, and here is how that went. After that, we'll hear another one from the band. And this is Brandon from SORDID sitting down with me via phone the other day here on Studio B. Hey, Brandon, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you coming on Studio B. I know that Jason and I had been talking for a few months now about trying to coordinate how to get you guys down here, or at least on the air. So I appreciate you joining me via phone. You guys have been really busy lately. And just to give a little bit of background, SORDID is a band from the Northern Virginia area. Why don't you give a little bit of background about where you guys are from, you know, what you're into, who you might compare some of your sound to, your influences, and then we'll talk about this big show coming up at the Hat Factory on February 6th. But just to start things off, maybe a little background about what you guys are about.
Sure. Yeah, thanks. We appreciate getting this opportunity to be on the radio. We're just a couple guys who've been friends for about 6 or 7 years and been playing for about 5 of those years, and kind of got into different music than what you normally hear up on the radio up here in D.C. There's not a lot of heavy stuff going on. It's pretty much just, pop, and, that's what the scene is up here, and we like bands like the Deftones, hardcore bands like Most Precious Blood, The Hope Conspiracy, bands like that, just something a little different. And we're very much looking forward to getting down to Richmond, where there's a big hardcore crowd down there, which we don't get up here in D.C.
Yeah, there's a group you may have heard of called the Virginia Metal Alliance, and they do a really good job of promoting a lot of heavy and hardcore shows around here. And as a matter of fact, a lot of them may be at that show, but the show I'm talking about is at the Hat Factory in Richmond, February 6th. You guys are going to be here a night after your appearance at Jackson Springfield with A Life Once Lost, This Time It's War, and Delusions. And you guys are going to be primarily, I guess, playing tunes from your CD Demure, but are you working on some new stuff? Because I know you had mentioned that you're thinking about recording some new stuff here in the near future.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to play some of our hardcore favorites from Demure. The album came out about 2008, and we're definitely, we're actually working on 2 more songs here. It's going to be finished up hopefully within a month or so, and then we're going to go hit the studio and get it all recorded. We're actually playing some newer tunes. I know you've played Fraudulence down there in Richmond, and we're definitely playing that down there for the guys in Richmond, and some new stuff that we've been working on, which is heavier, a lot more energetic, and we're just looking forward to feeding off the crowd down there.
Cool. I'm talking to Brendan from the band SORDID, heavy band from the D.C. area. You guys recorded your CD Demure at Omega Studios and HD Studios in Rockville and Manassas, respectively, and online at myspace.com/SORDIDSound if people want to check you guys out before the February 6th show. Where'd you do the recording that you're working on now?
We're probably going to do a local studio with one of our friends. There's another local band up here that's heavy. They're called Bitter, and if you come to shows up here in the Northern Virginia area, you usually see us playing together. We actually just went down to North Carolina with those guys, and we're really good friends, and they have a little home studio, so we're going to try to do it a little faster than we did last time. It was for free last time, so some stuff that we won from Battle of the Bands, and Omega is like a teaching studio, so it took about a year and a half just to track everything, so we're hoping to get everything done in hopefully a month, and then that way we can get everything, all the artwork done, and all the press out, and get that out here. I'm hoping no later than the fall this year.
And Savior is the tentative title of the new CD?
That's correct, yeah.
myspace.com/SORDIDSound. Again, we're talking to Brendan from the band SORDID out of Northern Virginia /DC. Also, the other members in your band, why don't you run down the list for me?
Sure, there's Jay, he's on drums. He's a former Marine, good guy. We got Max on guitar. He's just a crazy dude, likes to chill and have a good time. And Jeff, he's a bassist, and he's just a little troublemaker.
That's not like a bassist at all, is it?
Yeah, no.
Talking to Brendan again from SORDID out of Northern Virginia /DC, online at myspace.com/SORDIDSound. February 6th at the Hat Factory with A Life Once Lost. This time it's War and Delusions. And Brendan, I appreciate you coming down or getting on here with me, man, and encourage everybody to get out to the Hat Factory on Sunday and check you guys out. I appreciate it.
Hey, we thank you. We look forward to get down there in Richmond. We thank 102.1 The X.
All right, man. Thanks a lot. Talk to you soon.